Hey guys, Abnir here, and today I'm not gonna show you anything related to WWE, but I'm gonna show you how to solve the 2x2 Rubik's Cube. And the stand, by the way, was from one of my 3x3s, and in my next video I'm gonna teach you how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And I know after that video, some people are gonna ask me how to solve the Rubik's Revenge 4x4, but I just got this by luck. I solved this after 2 years, but I don't remember the steps. So I'll be working on this, and whenever I do learn this, I will put it on YouTube. So please don't leave me comments on my 3x3 Rubik's Cube video saying you want to learn the 4x4. Because I will try to do that, but I'm not sure how to do it yet. And of course, after that, people will ask me the 5x5. But I cannot solve the 5x5, so please don't leave me a comment telling me you want a video on the 5x5 because I have no idea how to solve the 5x5. So let's get to it. I'm gonna solve the 2x2. So first, you want to mix up your cube, and then you're going to want to start with a white piece. Oh, and if you're wondering how I did that, I'm just going to keep it like that. So let's just take this piece, for example, okay? We need to find a piece with green on it. Here it is, but it's on the same face as the red and green one. So we put it down, move it to the left, and bring this back up. So then we position it so if the green's on this side, we position it. If the green's on this side, then we position it so it's underneath here. So we move it to the left, bring this down, move it to the right, and then bring it up. So that makes our orange and green piece right next to the red and green piece. They're both white on top. Let's get another white piece. So here it is. So we just put it down like that, put it to the left, and then bring this back up. So now we put it here because it has orange on the bottom, so we gotta put it here. So if your color was on the bottom, and your white piece was here, you gotta move the bottom to the right, bring the left down, move the right to the left, and then bring it back up. Our last piece. And if it was under, and if your thing was under, you would do the same thing. You would position it under the blank spot. I mean, like, if the white was here, you would do the same thing, and then it would end up here. So then you would want to do this, of course. And then you would just get your cube back, and of course you gotta position it under the empty spot. And if it's here, move it to the left. But if it's here, you move it to the right, bring the left down, and place it in and bring it back up. And if your piece was here, if your white piece was here and your other piece was here, you bring it down like this, move it to the right, and bring it back up. But if your piece was here, of course, you would go like this, go like this, go like this, and then bring it up. So that makes our top layer. And suddenly, somehow, I got the whole cube solved, so I'm going to scramble it up again. And I'm gonna do the first layer like I showed you guys and take it from there. And I do it really quick, so if you already did the first layer like I told you to, just wait, because I'll do it in probably the next 20 seconds. I don't mean literally, I mean I can do it fast. Okay, so here's a good position for me to teach you again. So now you want to rotate it so that one of the corners are placed correctly. And what I mean by that is like it doesn't have to be completely placed properly like here. This is actually placed correctly, but it's not completely placed correctly. Completely placed correctly would look like this. Here is a completely placed correctly piece. But this piece over here is correct because it has yellow, blue, and orange. And the standard color code is white opposite yellow, blue opposite green, and orange opposite red. So once you're like this, you want to rotate it so that at least two or all of them or one is correctly. If you have one, you want to hold that right piece in your bottom right corner and perform this algorithm. Up left, spin the top left, bring up the right, spin the top right, bring the left down, spin the top left and bring the right down. Then you spin it once. So that still has only that piece. But we also have this piece, a blue, a yellow, and a red. So then if you had two pieces, then you want to hold both of them in your left and your right side and perform the same algorithm. Then you spin the top. And then we didn't get that done. And if you were like this, you had two corners placed correctly, but not completely correctly, and they were diagonal. You want to hold one of the correct corners in your bottom right and one of your corners in your upper left and perform the same algorithm. Then spin the top once. So that didn't, and if that doesn't work, then you want to hold it like this. Again, so that these two corners are like that, so we go like this. And just keep doing that until all corners are placed correctly. Tap. Keep doing it. If that doesn't work out, if it doesn't work out all of those times you do it, then if it's diagonal, you want to hold the one in your bottom left and one in your bottom right. Then do the same algorithm. Spin the top. And if you want, you can spin it, and if you want, you can spin it so that the two corners are like this, and then and if it doesn't work all those times, hold it like this so that places on your bottom. So then you go like this. Then you do the same algorithm. So that didn't work, so I'm gonna do it again. Sorry. So if this isn't working for you, I'll explain what to do in the part 2 of how to solve the 2x2 Rubik's Cube.